Good morning, Shelly Shells. How you doing? So I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Mm-mm. He is out of there. Woo-hoo. So I might as well get started. Good morning, everybody. Happy Inauguration Day. I got up early this morning so that I could watch and wait for 45 to be ushered out of the White House. I didn't know if, hey, Blue Skies, how you doing? I didn't know if they was going to have to carry him out by his shins, but he walked out. I watched him watching Good Morning America. I saw him leaving the White House. Good morning, Kings Mina. Got my chucks and pearls. Girl, what you said? Come through, Kings Mina. Come through. Come through. I know that's right. So yeah, I saw him walk out the White House. He had to have a red carpet. He had to many of you guys may be at work and you didn't see him leaving office. As per tradition, he was supposed to stay for the inauguration ceremony. He broke that ritual. He didn't stay for the inauguration ceremony like every other president. Hey, beautiful soul has stayed, for the inauguration ceremony. That's unfortunate. It's a rite of passage, if you will, a ritual. When it comes to healing the country, when there's been an election from one president to another, he didn't do that, but he did get on Marine One. He flew to Air Force One. Before he left, he had to have a podium with a speech and a band. Child, no other president has done that. Good morning, DOD. So he had to do all that. It's a lot going on, but he did not stay for the inauguration ceremony. Vice President Pence did stay for the inauguration ceremony, but I really want to see him, fly away from the Capitol. Uh, you know, on Marine One, and I did see that he is out of there. Later today, in a couple of hours, President-elect Joe Biden and the Vice President Kamala Harris will be sworn into office. Immediately upon being sworn in, they're saying that Joe Biden is going to immediately start to try to attempt to undo all the damage that 45 has done to this country. He is immediately going to rejoin the Paris Climate Accord. I think he's going to, try to, mend relationships with other countries, which is a good thing. And so I hope that he will, be able to accomplish mending those relationships because, right now the whole world sees us as a laughing stock. And I hope Joe Biden. Good morning, Manny. How you doing, love? I hope that he will be able to do that somewhat. But 45 is gone. I felt like I felt like a weight had been lifted off of me, in particular, and in part we have, and I was listening to the news this morning, y'all. Uh, King Smith said, "Honey, he was scared of Jill Biden was gonna whoop for talking about her child. Okay, come through, King Smith. Hey Keisha Bishop, how you doing? Keisha said that. I thought King's Mina said they're going to listening while getting ready for work. Thank you. Good morning, Season of the Witch. I'm glad you guys are coming in, especially you black women, in particular. Our black guys too, but in particular our black women. I was listening to see if we were us black women, us black female Americans were going to be acknowledged this morning, and they did in fact acknowledge us black women. Had it not been for the black vote, especially the black female vote. All the black women that worked really hard to get this president into office. Stacey Abrams, number one, she flipped the state of Georgia, which was a pivotal state for Trump. He lost that. He lost the state of Georgia, which was a Trump state 4 years prior. But they did acknowledge us black women voters as being a driving force behind Joe Biden being elected. And I'm so glad that they did that. Not only that, I saw a piece this morning they did on Kamala Harris. She is the first woman of color to hold, and the first female vice president of these United States of America. Her husband is the first second gentleman. They had to create a title for him. I saw them acknowledge the AKA sorority, the Alpha Kappa Apples. I saw them acknowledge Howard University. We have a first, a graduate of a HBCU being elected to such a high office. It's the first time in history that a graduate of a HBCU has been elected into office. There are a lot of firsts today. Hey, Chris, how you doing? And I think that is something to be celebrated because it exemplifies the excellence of the HBCU, what can come out of the HBCU. I don't think anybody ever talks about, how many forerunners, how many leaders, how many, people that have graduated historically black colleges, universities, how much they played a pivotal role in this country. And so I think that is awesome. But what is most awesome is that Trump is gone. Thank God. In his speech this morning when he was leaving, he had the nerve to say that people will. Hey, good morning, Miss Cruiser. That people will be seeing him soon. I hope not. I hope they see him soon in shackles. He deserves to go to jail. He was praising all of his accomplishments. But I'm thinking no. He's wholly delusional. What he accomplished. Let's talk about Trump's accomplishments real fast, if you will. He accomplished to further divide this country. We saw that way back in Charlottesville. I ain't wearing pearls, but I got my chucks on. Come through, Miss Cruiser, come through. He accomplished to further divide this country. He plotted a coup. He brought forth an insurrection. He's the first president to ever do that. He just very destructive. He destroyed our relationships with other countries. Just so much, chaos and destruction, in the midst of a global pandemic. He refused to wear a mask. He refused to, even acknowledge the horrific effects of this global pandemic. He wanted to blame everybody else except for him, for all the chaos and destruction that is falling upon this country. And Shelly Shell says Trump doesn't have to attend the inauguration of President Obama, President Clinton, and President George W. Bush. Yes, they will be attending. Absolutely. And then I think that it's unfortunate, that Trump has to be such a non-leader. He exemplified it today because if you can remember, 4 years ago, when Donald Trump was inaugurated, President Barack Obama, even though he had talked about him so bad, he still attended the inauguration. He had a couple of meetings with Trump, before Trump was inaugurated. Trump did nothing. He hasn't spoken to Joe Biden at all. I think that exemplifies and amplifies how much of a leader that Donald Trump actually is not or was not. And so it just kind of put the icing on the cake for me. But like I said, the vice president, the outgoing vice president, Mike Pence will attend the inauguration. But yes, three former sitting presidents, Clinton, Bush, and Obama, will be there today. And so that's a good thing. And hopefully, I really wish that we could I feel like we've been in a bad dream for the past 4 years. And hopefully I wish that Trump could be stricken from the history books. I wish that he could be forgotten. He is absolutely anti-American, and Vice President actually took over the last weeks. Yeah, they say he been in seclusion for the past couple of weeks. He probably been balled up in the corner somewhere, mad because he can't, type on Twitter. And so, yeah, all of that. But I really wish that he could be stricken for the history because he is anti-American. I know that a lot of us black people in America feel like we are not a part of this United States of America. We know that we are a race of people or ethnicity of people, in particular this country, that are set apart. Because of the traumatic effects of slavery, because we were taken away, from our motherland. We are a country, if you will, within ourselves. We are a country without a country. We are without a home. A lot of us believe that, and I believe that too. But on the other hand, just let me say that Biden just got a lot of, he got a lot of stuff to clean up. You got a lot of stuff to clean up, and that is going to be his presidency, not to even he was elected to clean up. You're right about that. Thanks for saying that, emotionally available star. Joe Biden was elected to clean up. He was not elected to create new things. He was elected to clean up. He has to undo. His presidency is going to be filled with undoing all the damage that Trump did. So that's in part why he was elected. I absolutely agree with you on that. I am so glad. I keep straying away from my thoughts, y'all. I'm trying to say so much at one time, but and read the comments. Thank you, y'all. Y'all bear with me. But as I was saying about us black people in America, but at the end of the day, good morning, D Spot. D Spot, thank you so much for having me on your panel last night. I enjoyed the Wendy Williams conversation, honey. Oh, yes, I did. I'm glad you popped up so I could mention it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you letting me come up on your panel. I had been in a funk for a couple of days. Not even about YouTube, because I hadn't been even coming on, but I had been in a funk for a couple of days, thinking about all the things that have come to pass in this country. I'll be watching those. You've been watching those videos. Thank you, G Spot. Thank you. I try to put as many of them as I could, but you brought me up out of my funk last night, D Spot, because like I was saying, y'all, I had been thinking on all the mayhem and the destruction. Good morning, Natasha. I saw T. Trisha. Good morning, T. Trisha. That has, that this country has undergone, and I think it's so unfortunate. You guys know that I like politics. That's my thing. It's one of my things. D Spot, when he got to talking about Wendy Williams and the entertainment news, that's another one of my things. And so, but when I heard D Spot last night, he brought me up out of that funk. That's why y'all get this video this morning. Had I not been on D Spot's panel last night talking about Wendy Williams, honestly, I wouldn't be doing this video this morning, because I'm just going to keep it real. I have been depressed because I care a lot about where we have to live. Did you see what I'm saying? It means a lot to me. Pence saved what he could, and Trump was for. Yes, I agree with that, MM. I have been depressed for a couple of days thinking about all that we have been through in this past, 4 years. In the midst of having to deal with Donald Trump, we are still dealing with a global pandemic. And as a matter of fact, today, this time last year was the first day, of the first official day, that the government acknowledged the fact that we were, in fact, in the midst of a global pandemic. And so we had that first today, along with all the other firsts today. But I was in a fuck thinking about all the stuff that has been done. All the deaths. All the murders, the shootings of unarmed black men. All the chaos of insurrection. A coup was plotted by a sitting president. Just so much destruction, job loss. People done lost their homes, families done lost, loved ones. I think the pandemic could have been handled a lot better. Hopefully Joe Biden will come in and make some, positive changes, when it comes to that. I don't feel like we would be in so much despair when it comes to a lot of things had it not been for Donald Trump. We have lived in chaos for the last 4 years. Yes, we all have PTSD. I know that's right, T. Tricia. As a matter of fact, T. Tricia, they were talking about some of the trauma, the lasting trauma that the people, the congressmen, the senators, people working in Washington, they're going to have to deal with their trauma. Good morning, Lady Tia. How you doing? And they were talking about that this morning, T. Tricia, as a matter of fact. And it's just a sad day and it's a happy day, because like I said, we got a lot of firsts. And I'm just so glad it is over. Donald Trump had the nerve to say when he was speaking this morning that you will see him, that we will be seeing him. I guess as people, should I say, we'll be seeing him shortly in a different, capacity. I'm hoping that is not going to be so, because we know that shortly, in a couple of weeks, there will be the starting of his impeachment hearing, and hopefully they're going to shut him down forever. Um, I hope that alongside the impeachment hearing, if you guys may have already heard, um, they are going to try to make it so that he can't run for president again. 4 years from now, he would be eligible technically to run for president again because he didn't have 2 terms. And so hopefully they will put the kibosh on that, and they'll make it so that he won't be able to do that. I hope that he is locked up. If he is convicted of a crime, obviously, that nullifies, he will be, won't be able to run for any type of office anyway if he is a convicted felon. And so, yeah, the pardon commute list. Oh, where was a little way to Kodak Black on it? Yeah, we know all the spies were given a pardon. We know that. Yeah, it's just pathetic. All of those criminals that he pardoned is ridiculous. I thought he was supposed to move to another country to have his tantrums. No, they say he's moving back to Florida. He says he's going home to Mar-a-Lago or whatever you call it. And so I say good riddance. Whatever you got to do to leave, just leave, child. Just leave, just bye. I wish we could forget about him. But like I said, the impeachment hearings are important. And he is the first president to ever have been, first sitting president to ever have been impeached twice. So much negatives, so much chaos, so much mayhem. I'm sitting here looking at a picture of the Capitol right now. When I seen him on Marine One, flying past the Washington Monument, the only thing I thought of was the fact that they tried to blow it up. My God. And it's just horrible. Now we know why Lil Wayne was selling his masters the price of a pardon, child. Ooh, ooh. You know what? You make a good point, King's Meaning, the price of a pardon, right? They don't tell you how much money he made off those pardons. So yeah. So yeah. But Kwame Kilpatrick was set free. Is that right? Season of the Witch said, the issue is the president has been set. There will be a smarter, more politically inept, fastest Hitler wannabe. Yeah, you mean the mold has been set for future anarchy? Yeah, unfortunately, I would have to agree with that. And so yeah, but as for right now, our democracy hangs in a balance. And so yeah, I think that I don't know what's going to have to happen after Biden, and we'll have to take it one day at a time. But as for today, our democracy is intact. I'm looking at a picture right now, representative from South Carolina, Clyburn. He was known as the Kingmaker. He played a pivotal role in Joe Biden, black man. If y'all don't know who that is, they call him the Kingmaker, right? So he played a pivotal role in Joe Biden being elected to president. Moreover, we have a new kingmaker by the name of Stacey Abrams. I was hoping, and I still hope that Stacey Abrams is going to play some kind of role in Washington, because of the way she rallied the troop, the way she rallied black women voters, not only in the state of Georgia, but across this country. So I feel like we have a new maker a new kingmaker, if you will. I don't think any black people should ever doubt the fact that our vote absolutely counts in this country. Because without our black vote, moreover, our black women voters, Joe Biden would not be president right now. And so I'm glad they acknowledged it this morning. Like I just can't see how we as a people, some of us think that our vote doesn't count when it absolutely counts. The problem that we have, instead of Kamala Harris will be president, Joe won't do 2 years. Well, that remains to be seen. I don't wish bad on nobody. I'm not gonna lie. And I wish him long life and longevity. Whatever he got to do. I don't even wish death on 45. Like I really don't. I think death is too easy. Sometimes you need to go on and live out what it is. Live out your karma, be it good or bad. You know. And yeah, Lady Tip, it remains to be seen. But I'm glad Joe Biden stepped up to the plate because he didn't even want to run for president. He was not chomping at the bits to run for president in the first place. He really wasn't. I don't know how much behind the scenes talking they had to do to this man, to get him to even run for president. Due to his health reasons. Yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean? But at this point in time, I hope that he can last at least 4 years. I don't think the country is ready, is quite ready for Kamala Harris to be the leader of this country. I don't think that the country is ready. We are ready. Unfortunately, I don't think that the country needs to heal. Do you see what I'm saying? And Trump will create a third party. If that's what he's wanting to do, he said he'll be back real soon, Chris. That's what he's wanting to do, unless he's put in jail. They need to put him down. They need to put him in jail. Okay. I was gonna say he really didn't want. Yeah, he really didn't want to run. They had to, really talk him into running. And a lot of people are not acknowledging that Joe Biden did not want to run to be the president of the United States of America. Like he was done with politics. But he stepped up to the plate as an American, and he ran, but there couldn't be anybody else, and they knew it couldn't be anybody else. So, but he didn't want to. He didn't want to. He was good where he was. And Chris, hence why these white supremacists upset. They don't want no more color. Obama triggered. Yeah, Obama triggered him. He really did. I hope he does 4 years as well. Treason charges should be absolutely. He deserves to be locked up. He deserves to be muted. He needs to be muted forever. Do you see what I'm saying? He needs to be. They really need to lock him up. To let future insurrectionists know that this is a democratic country and this will not be tolerated. It is in everybody's best interest if he is locked up. He has to be censored some kind of way. Like I said, they're already, taking his money away. Because if, like I said earlier in the earlier video, if you want to affect somebody like Donald Trump, you got to, take his money away. And we know that the the Attorney General for the state of New York, is still investigating Donald Trump on a whole lot of charges as it pertains to finances. And so we will have to be see what happens with that, as well as the fact that he needs to be brought up on treason. We know that the impeachment hearings, like I said earlier, are going underway for his insurrection. He led an insurrection. I don't understand how he thought that was a good idea, to be the leader of an insurrection when you're the president of the United States of America. That don't make sense to me. Like child, he wasn't even trying to hide it, And so I think I think they all deserve to be locked up. He couldn't pardon himself and I know he really wanted. Some people were speculating if he was going to pardon himself or not. But if he would have pardoned himself, it would have been like him admitting to guilt. You pardon yourself because you're admitting that you've done something wrong. So I'm assuming they talked him out of that, because if he would have pardoned himself, it would have left him open to, being sued by those 6 people that died in this insurrection, and who's saying that they still won't sue him. I hope that they do. You know what I mean? Like I really do. So it's just like a lot going on. It's a lot. My grandparents made him run. His grandkids made him run to on the Today Show. Is that what they said? His grandkids made him run. Wow. A lot of countries look up to the U.S. They used to look up to the U.S. So that insurrection will likely be copied in a few places. Yes, and we were. You're right, Slayer Jim. We were actually. It was like we were in somewhere like Iraq or somewhere. That's what it looked like 2 weeks ago when they were storming the Capitol. It was crazy to me. I was like, oh my God, never have I ever. Said Jim said, now these people know if they organize better, they could possibly take over the U.S. government. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. And I was listening also, hey Trenta, this morning when they said, when they were talking about, it was like maybe 20 or so National Guard members that had to be, relieved of their duties because they were tied to extremist groups or something like that. I was like, wow, wow, that's scary. Because they had to vet them over again before they were able to be present at an inauguration. So they dismissed, I think they said over 20 of them, maybe. I think it's something like that. Yes, it looked very third world. I agree. It was so unfortunate when we were seeing it. I felt embarrassed for our country. And like I said, and when I keep saying our country, a lot of black people don't agree with that. But this is absolutely our country too, because we paid in blood, to be an equal part of this country. And even now, we are still, even though the Constitution of the United States was ratified to I don't even see why it had to be ratified, but we are still considered, in my opinion, 3/5 of a human being. We are still not considered an equal part of this country, but we are absolutely, our blood is in the soil. Well, our elders and our ancestors fought and died all the way back to the Civil War. Harriet Tubman fought in the Civil War. And so I don't consider myself a non-American. I consider myself a black first American because our blood is in the soil. We have absolute right to be proud of this country and be disgusted by somebody like Donald Trump. They have always been bullies. Yes, try to tell every other country, yeah, what to do, how to do it. Take your own dang advice. That's true. I mentioned on a video the other day when I was talking about we have troops in other countries set up trying to help them bring about a democratic country, and you got this country working against democracy. That is hypocrisy. I absolutely agree with that. It make us look bad. This our country. I can't stand the Constitution, but this is absolutely our country as well. I absolutely agree because we paid in blood to call ourselves, hey, food junkie, how you doing? To call ourselves Americans, okay? And I think that a lot of times many of us are more American than those that shout "Make America Great Again" because they are anti-American. If you are anti-democracy, you are anti-American. And so, good morning, Miss Philadelphia. So that's just the way I see it. See, we said yes, the extremist groups is what will be the end of democracy. They're trying it. These people care nothing else other than keeping non-melanated people on top. I agree, Season of the Witch. I agree. Do you see what I'm saying? But they trying it, whether here than anywhere else. They trying it, and I think that there's more to come, because Donald Trump has ushered in, well, he resurfaced. He gave credence to something that has always been simmering, in this country, which is white supremacy racism. He validated them. He rallied them up. He there's just so many new extremist groups, going around now. Some groups that I had never heard of before, and all of this is bubbled up again. He gave them the go ahead, to poke their head out of us, saying, and I'm talking about these homegrown terrorists. And so who knows what's gonna happen in the future? Per my DNA test results, my ancestors were already in this country prior to the 1600s. This is my country. I heard that, T. Trisha. My ancestors, per my DNA results, my ancestors hail from Nigeria. So yeah. Yes, he did. Breathe. Yes, he did. He breathed life into him. Season of Slayer Jim. So yeah, he gave him. He gave him the go ahead. And that's why. And I think that's why he was saying, you will be seeing him shortly, and all of this and all that. Somebody mentioned earlier that he's going to try to form a third party, but I really think that they're going to try to put the kibosh on Trump. They need to shut him down. They need to shut him up. Even if something else pops off, which we know it will, you know, he don't need to be the leader of it. He need to go to jail. Point blank period. Now, do I think he will go to jail? I think the chances are slim. I really do. Because politics are gonna, he got a lot of powerful people behind him. But he needs to go to jail. He needs to be made example of. He really do. This is horrible. Food Junkie said this day is very sobering. Yeah. Thank you for the commentary. Thank you, Food Junkie. I agree. It's very sobering. Absolutely. Yeah, true, Trisha. You better speak on it. My mom always told me we was over here before it was ever colonized. And there is proof of that. That is awesome, Season of the Witch. My ancestors were not. My ancestors were slaves. That's what they were. And before that, they were stolen from the motherland. And I'm very proud of that. I make no qualms about it. My grandmother's mother she was born a slave. My grandmother's mother was. And and so that makes me proud, because if it had not been for the strength of my ancestors being taken away from the homeland, there would be no me today. And so I am very proud of that. I would never bow my head in any kind of shame when it comes to slavery, because I feel proud that my ancestors overcame. I felt like they were able to survive. There were many people taken away from the motherland. They didn't make it off the ships. A lot of them chose to jump to their deaths overboard. A lot of them chose to drown themselves. If you've been reading the history books, drown themselves. As soon as they were escorted out the boat in shackles, they jumped into water and killed themselves because they refused to be slaves. And I refuse to bow my head when it comes to my ancestors. When it comes to me being descended from slavery, because we still here. And so yeah, and I'm glad that you guys are proud of your ancestry because you're still here. And I think that says a lot about us as a people. We are resilient. you know and so yeah, yeah. And a lot of people don't even believe that there were I don't even know how this is true, because the history books even tell you, please don't say slaves. They were enslaved people. It's a difference. But it's very important terminology. I'm descended from slavery. My ancestors were absolutely slaves. They were enslaved peoples. They were slaves. Okay, they worked and lived on plantations. They were raped. They were tortured. But they still saw their way through. And that's just how I feel it. Just how I feel about it. And that is one thing that makes me proud to be an American, because my family overcame. Through all of that trauma, uh, we still here. And so anyway, I don't know how I got off on that subject, y'all. I think I read T. Trisha's statement, but I'm proud. I'm proud of my people. I am. I'm proud of my people. I really am. It's point blank. Period. I'm proud of them. And so yeah, because you have to be. I can't imagine what they had to go through. Uh, right now I am watching people file into their seats at the Capitol, which 2 weeks ago it was a different site. You had all these insurrectionists, storming the Capitol, and today we're watching them line up, to celebrate. the 46th president of the United States. I think that's awesome. Hey, Deanna, how you doing, love? I seen something from Miss Cruz. I got tears in my eyes, y'all, talking about my people, child. Let me go back down here a little bit. Lady Tia said, by the first 10 days, executive orders are what I'm paying attention to. Absolutely. Of course, the first 100 days are very important as well. We watching, Joe. Yeah, we're absolutely watching. And it, like I said, on today, he's going to do a lot of the, sign a lot of the executive orders, starting to undo all the damage that Trump has done for the past 4 years. You're right about that, Lady Tia. He's going to, like I said, he's not here. He's here to plug the leak. He's here to mend fences. That's why Joe Biden has been elected to this United States of America to be our 46th president. To try to undo some of the things that Trump has done, because he's caused so much damage that some of it can't be undone, and that's unfortunate. Miss Cruz said my ancestors were slaves. Can't find a pretty word for it. Absolutely, they were owned by other humans. That's my sentiments exactly, Miss Cruiser. But I don't feel no shame in it, because we still here. I'm watching as well. Let's grow up. We shouldn't call the owners human. Absolutely, Miss Cruiser. They're not human in my eyes. How can you yes, I agree. Food Junkie, hey Deanna. T. Tricia said I am definitely African. Some of my folks made it here prior to slavery, and some were enslaved. After the property was stolen, after their property was stolen, rights taken away. Absolutely, T. Tricia. We know that there were Africans here before the 1600s, like you said. A lot of them were explorers. A lot of people forget that a lot of Africans were the first. A lot of them were the first pirates, the first explorers. And so that's why we, as a people, are on every continent, in the world. So yeah, is Miss Vonnie in here? Hey, Miss Vonnie, there she go. Good morning, Miss Vonnie. That is what makes him afraid of us. We can come back. That's right. In all forms of oppression. That's right. We can combat it. We still stand. No matter what. We still stand. We still here. We still standing. And so I think that is an awesome legacy. And that is nothing to ever bow our heads about. And it brings tears to my eyes. When I think about how resilient of a people we are. Even though we are divided most of the time, we still standing, God dog it. We still here, okay? And so I'm proud of that. I really am. I really am. And so yeah, I was trying to catch up, guys. And hey, everybody that joined me. I got some content creators here this morning. Got Deanna in here. I seen Food Junkie, Miss Vonnie. I seen Miss Cruiser. Thank you all for joining me this morning on this joyous occasion. It is a joyous occasion, in my opinion, because 45 is gone, honey. I just, oh my God, I just wish that we could not talk about him for a while. Like after the impeachment hearing, can we just not talk about him for a while? That would be so wonderful, in my opinion, not to have to deal with him in the press every single freaking day. Oh my God, can we just not talk about it, And so Miss Cruiser said, Vonnie, calm down, girl. Don't be popping champagne down on your job. I heard that, Miss Vonnie. Woo, child. Lady Tia said, he's changing DACA, healthcare, stopping the wild bit. Yeah, he's doing a lot. He's rolling back a lot. What about the Moors, Miss Fayette? I see you typed in the Moors. Miss Vonnie said, right, T. Tricia. Oh, she's speaking to everybody. Yeah, D Spot has been in here. Pearls and Chucks, that's what they say, Miss Vonnie. Pearls and Chucks. Pearls and Chucks. I saw an interview with the AKAs this morning, speaking about Kamala Harris, and they were wearing their pearls, and Robin Roberts was speaking to him about the significance of Vice President Kamala Harris. How she is the first woman, the first person of color that graduated from HBCU, and she is now holding one of the highest offices in this country. And so that's amazing. That's and she's a woman. So yeah, she's got a couple of firsts under her belts. I also want to mention what was it I was gonna say? Yeah, I got sidetracked by the pearls and chucks, Chad. The pearls and chucks. Um, Something they were saying about Kamala Harris. I forgot. It'll probably come back to me. It's just so much going through my head. Like I'm glad that the man is gone. I hate to keep saying that, but I'm glad that he gone. Good riddance to bad rubbish. The fact that he was praising himself on that podium this morning. I don't know how many of you guys saw when he was leaving and he did his last speech or whatever. If you guys hadn't seen it, you're gonna have to go back and watch that when you get off of work or you get a minute or whatever. He was really praising himself. He really feels like he left it. Now I don't know if he lied to himself or he just lying. He really believes it or not. He really feels like he left this country better off than when he came in. He feels like he's made the country better. Also a hate crime law. And I don't understand the thinking behind that, but we know that you can't reason with the insane. You can't reason with madness. Good morning, Snazzy Girl. I don't know if I said it, but yeah, he really feels like he left the country in a better state, which we know in reality that is absolutely not true. And so it's just crazy. I don't know what I was gonna say, y'all, but I completely forgot. So now they're leaving the church. They have a church ceremony prior to inauguration. Now it was something about Kamala Harris. I hope it'll come back to me. But I'm proud of her. You know, I'm proud of her. So yeah, it was a lot of money behind Kamala Harris. I tell you that with those AKAs and stuff like that, it's a lot of money behind her. He also feels he won. So go figure. You're right about that, Crystal King. You know, yeah, intercollegiate historically, African Americans, Greek literate sorority. Yep, absolutely, Miss Cruiser. So many firsts, absolutely, so many firsts. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's awesome. It's a new day for America. Trump administration was absolutely a nightmare. Absolutely. I don't see how anybody can think that his term in office was a success in any way. Like I said, even down to the freaking pandemic. Like he fought wearing a mask, something as simple as wearing a mask. He couldn't even tell, urge his countrymen on to at least putting on a freaking mask, to protect themselves. He fought against that. And this morning in his speech, he was praising the vaccine, praising the invention of the vaccine in a few months rather than several years. It's just, I'm like, are you serious? You're really taking credit for that. And then he called the virus the China virus. Honey, he was doing a lot. He was throwing shots as he was going out the door, child. It's just so, just so white trash. I'm sorry to say that, but, oh, Lord, I just cannot. That food was the reason I stopped watching TV, child. It will make me physically ill. Yes, me too, Trisha. I thought I was the only one to watch and hear him, so I didn't watch. Yes, sometimes it's just overwhelming because they're gonna say his name. They're gonna say it. It was just, oh my God. Last night the young lady sang Amazing Grace. Was so very moving. That was yes, I heard her singing the Amazing Grace. They say today, Jennifer Hudson is going to sing, and a couple of other people are going to sing. I forgot the names, but no, or was it Jennifer Lopez? Not Jennifer Hudson, but Jennifer Lopez, and a couple of others are going to sing today. Mike Pence snubbed for it. Yes, he did. But we'll be at the inauguration. Go ahead. Yeah, he did. He snubbed Trump. Yes, he did. And he is going to be at the inauguration. LOL. He wanted to make sure we know the vaccine happened on his watch. Child, so petty, so pathetic when he didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? And we still don't know the effects of that, vaccine. They're already talking about the Pfizer vaccine, killing people in, I think it was the Netherlands. It killed like over 20 or something elderly people. The one that Bill Gates is behind, that BioNTech vaccine / the Pfizer vaccine. And so, yeah, Yeah, they already had the vaccine at the onslaught of the pandemic, if you ask me. Okay, so yeah, so yeah. Anyway, child, Biden will be the first in decades to have none of his cabinet members cabinet member picks confirmed. Well, I think they're going through the proceedings right now. I think they they're going to have to deal with a lot of stuff at one time. Lady Gaga doing the national anthem, J Lo and Garth Brooks. Okay, thank you, Miss Cruiser. Thank you. Uh huh. Lady Gaga can sing though. I'm sure she's gonna do a great job. She really can sing. I heard her voice and I heard her singing that movie. What was that movie she made with that country singer? She married him and a Stars Born or something like that. She really has a wonderful voice. Away from all those antics and stuff. She really does. So Norway, it was Norway, 23 people. Thank you, Snazzy Girl. Miss Cruiser Gord Brook fans are mad at him, really, for agreeing to perform today. Child, they'll be all right. Lady Tish, LOL. You ain't never lied, because she can't sing, child, child, child. But yeah, Lady Gaga, she really has a good voice. She really does. Jennifer Lopez, child, I can't hold a note. You can hold a note and do a better job than her. Okay, Deanna. I've never been impressed by J Lo. I don't see the fascination, child, but they be trying it. Child. What's J Lo's going to be doing? I don't know. I don't know, Slayer Jim. I have no idea. T Trisha J Lo can't sing. he was absolutely delusional. Yes, he was, Trenton. He still is delusional. He delusional if he think he not gonna have to pay for what he's done to this country. You know, Gaga is Vanilla Soul. Who is Vanilla Soul? Oh, you mean the what? Okay, I kind of get what Vanilla Soul is, Chris. Okay, yeah, but she really can sing though. Yeah, she really can. So I think she'll do a good job with singing the national anthem. I really do. She has a good voice. She just had to, when she came out, it was so much of that crazy looking stuff, wearing the meat on her body and all of this and all that. But underneath all of that, she can sing. So yeah. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, yeah, she can sing. Yeah, you guys go listen to her. If you guys can sing the national anthem. That, like I said, that movie, is it A Star Is Born? I forget the name of that movie she was in. That she won the awards for. But yeah, she can sing. I think people are going to be surprised if they don't already know. And so yeah, she's got a really good voice. Mhm. I just think she got a real complex about herself, so she feel like she got to do extra. You know what I mean? And so yeah, but she can sing though. But that's something to look forward to. Um, so President Trump, I mean President Biden, I found it interesting. A Star Is Born. Okay, A Star Is Born. Thank you, with Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Thank you, Season of the Witch. Yeah, she can really sing. Gaga. Gaga sound is Vanilla Soda and Olivia the OracleSpeaks. Yeah, I kind of got what he was saying. It took me a minute, T. Trisha. Girl, but I got it. Chris said, up there with Michael McDonald. So, yeah, Chris, I feel it. Y'all a mess. But yeah, she can sing though. Yeah, she's got a good voice. Like I said, I felt like she had to, you know, you know, conduct herself a certain way when she first came onto the scene, because she's got a bit of a insecurity about the way that she looks for whatever reason. And so I think she's made peace with that now. And so yeah. Lady Tia said, my girl her will be singing at the Super Bowl as well. And Jasmine Sullivan, that's awesome. That's awesome. Come through. Slayer Jim says, Lady Gaga is a good singer. Yes, she is. J Lo can, yeah, she can dance, but I don't think there is a place for that at the night. Right. She's more of a performer. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, I really do. I really do. We so petty. You a mess, Lady Ted. Girl, you know how it is. Mama. Good morning, Mama. Mama G3 says President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama just arrived. Michelle is rocking and burgundy pants. Oh Lord, I ain't see my girl, cause you know she rocking the outfit right. Come through. Thank you for saying that, Miss Mom G. They ain't showing my girl yet. Oh Lord, where Michelle at? Oh, y'all don't get me started on Michelle and Barack. Oh Lord, They're my peoples. They're my peoples. I don't care what nobody say about them. Michelle, anyway, child, honey. 45's family were there, so they could stay, so they could stay in the wheel. They was looking all grim and stuff, acting like they was happy. I was like, oh Lord, you know what? How money ain't good money. Crystal, I'm glad. Who said that? Crystal, child, if I was born into that family, I'd be like, it would be a no. Oh, I see Michelle, y'all. Oh my God, hold on. That burgundy coat is everything. Look at Barack all gray now and stuff. Oh Lord. There go the first family. Child. Come through. Well, all I know is Barack is back in office, because we know that behind the scenes, there goes Cindy McCain. We know that behind the scenes, Barack Obama's playing a driving force, and so yeah. Can't wait to see the Obamas and everybody looking nice. Right, I see them walking into. I don't know where they're walking into, but I see them walking into now on my TV screen. They're showing a picture of Barack. Congratulations to my friend President Joe Biden. This is your time. They're showing a tweet from Barack Obama. So yeah, and like I said, they had President the Beast, that limo, that bulletproof and bomb-proof limo they call the Beast. They had that waiting for Biden this morning, as opposed to taking Trump to the airport, or whatever. And so yeah, he great, but he's still fine. He sure is King Mina. But have you noticed that after every president has left office, they end up being gray? Yeah. It's just so traumatic, I guess. It just turned them all gray. I'm trying to look at TV and talk at the same dang time. I got hypnotized when I seen the Obamas walking up. The code is always key at the inauguration. Absolutely, Slayer Jill. What? Now we ain't gonna talk about Michelle Obama first inauguration, girl. That outfit when she was walking down the street, that gray outfit with them boots on, baby. I said, come through, Michelle. Come through. The hair was perfect. The kids was perfect. And that coat was on point, honey. That gray and black coat. Girl. On point. On point. Can't wait to see the Obamas and everybody looking nice. I read that NT posted a picture of NT. Who is NT? Posted a picture of Michelle and Barack criticizing Michelle. Oh, on their canoe, on her community wall. She is so out of touch. Are you serious, child? The hate for black women is crazy. Probably because she hate herself, child. I mean, she hate herself. It's weird. It's just weird. Oh yeah, Barack is gonna look, him and Michelle. You know what I mean? I ain't seen them from the front. I seen them from the back. That was a moment. The gloves. Oh yes, the gloves too. I forgot about the imp. Was she on point or not? Oh my God! I was like, dang! I was like, oh my God! I was whole fangirling on Michelle's outfit. Child, I was living my best life watching it. So you're right about that, honey. The gloves too, from top to the hair, just everything. It was just everything. You know what I mean? And so yeah. Hey, Chloe Lover, how you doing? Yes, winter chic, child. You know the Obamas is gonna look. You know they're gonna look great, right? Nisi Steph, maybe 1121. Good morning, love. I know I'm mutilating your name, Nicole Tyler. Thank you, Lady T. I got that after a minute. I just hadn't seen them initials or even heard nothing about her in so long, child. I had to put two and two together real quick. That's how long it's been, child. They're saying, well, we know that Biden has departed church and he's on his way to the U.S. Capitol, they're saying. And we see the band playing on the podium at the Capitol, and they're showing people, already there talking amongst one another with their mask on and stuff. And so, yeah. They go and make it happen, y'all. They go and make it happen. Uh-huh. Good morning, love, 1121, because I don't want to keep mutilating your name. Steph, 1121. I'm going to call you that, girl. And so, yeah, Lord, I don't even know why. I'm giving a play-by-play of what I'm watching on the screen. I'm just so excited. I'm glad this day came up. I woke up in a good mood today, like I said, starting with last night. Fisher D spot get me out of the funk. I hadn't even been going live for a couple of days because it'd be a lot going on, and sometimes it'd be too much going on, on these YouTube streets. Let me cut away before I get off. For how long I've been over almost an hour. But I did what's going on with Rick Reed? I heard he popped up. I'm so glad too, Fayette. Missed you last couple of thank you, Cora Lover. Yeah, I be getting in the fuck, and then I be getting tired of absolutely happy inauguration day. Now you know it's bad when I get tired of beefing back and forth. Okay. Howard University is the band fighting show. Is that Howard playing now? I didn't think that was Howard playing now because they were all a bit bright, but I'll take another look. Happy inauguration day. I'm in a good mood too. Right. Trying to learn how to edit. I heard that, Lady Tia. Oh Lord, that learn how to edit thing, child. I gave it up. Nope, don't work for me. This is a great week. MLK. That's right, Chlor Lover. They celebrated ML King Day. We know that Monday. And today is the inauguration. Yeah. So yeah, a bit bright. Child. They showing the beast rolling up to the Capitol building. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. What? Okay, I thought something was going on, but it wasn't though. I thought there was some drama popping off. I was like, oh Lord, but it wasn't. Praise God, live to see this day. 45, you fired. I know that's right, Kristen King. Child, I thought it was something going on. Oh, I don't know, but they're there. You know what I'm saying? Howard University. Oh, they're there. Yeah, they hey, they might be there too. I just didn't see them. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Have a pineapple syrup. You got your what? Make girl, you doing it on a Wednesday, ain't you? Child, a bit bright. Leave me alone, Chris. Leave me alone. Child. Woo. Oh, it says Mrs. Kamala Harris was coming in with the band. Oh, really? Cool. I can't wait to see that. Awesome. So we're obviously looking at a different channel. Y'all probably watching CNN or something, and I'm watching ABC. Mom G3 says Ted Cruz got a lot of nerve. Is he at the inauguration, child? After he was one of the biggest election results. Yeah, he stood up and protested the when the electoral college was trying to be certified. He stood up loud and proud with his fat Taco Bell eating self. Child, no, he ain't gonna be there. Child, See the we said Cole over past the plate or popped QB. Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, Rick Reed just say pop QB for 90 days. They told him to give him 1,500 and sing. Child, Ricky, he said, "Oh, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my baby. I gotta go look at that video." But I heard that he popped him, though. I don't know why I was looking at. They said he popped him, or something was going on with that. Child, there's a lot going on. Child, Howard has gotten rather beige over the years. Chris, child, I know, Chris. I realize, but it's still, one of the top historically black colleges and universities. That's where the all the snoozy HBCUs go. You know what I mean? And so yeah, Howard is. I'm hoping that my nephew is going to choose Southern State University to play ball. I want my nephew to play at a HBCU. And so rather than as opposed to the Pac-10s or something like that. I want him to go attend the HBCU. And a lot of people feel like he should not go to a HBCU. A couple of people in my family feel that way, so that he can be more visible when it comes to the NFL. But he gonna be seen anywhere he go, and I want him to attend the HBCU. Like, I really do. I would really like for him to attend Morehouse. Grambling, yes, Grambling is great. Absolutely. Grambling too. I want him to attend Morehouse. But it's really up to him as long as he chooses the HBCU. And he seemed to be down with that right now. And so, but wherever he goes, I'm going to obviously be proud of him. But I hope that he's going to, attend the HBCU to play ball. I'll be so proud of him. All of us will. And I think that he is, though, because he knows, what we expect him to do. But that's going to be his choice, whatever he chooses. Either way, y'all going to be hearing about my baby. Honey. I'm telling you right now. Colova said, I celebrated. She said, I'm celebrating. I've been miserable, stressed, and livid for the last 5 years. Chad, what you saying? That fool had me angry for 5 years. Colova, I'm so sick. I would just like to take a break from hearing his name. Okay? I will be happy with that. Just not hearing his name on a daily basis. I'm slow. I just got the bright boy. Oh, did you see that witch? You a mess. Yeah. Season of the Witch. I truly wish I could. COVID has us celebrating. Ain't that something? Celebrating alone, child. Oh Lord, what a background, man. Yeah, I love that college too. I wanted to go to Howard, but my family didn't want me that far away from home. Is that right, Chloe Lover? And Lady Tia, just an observation. I don't know what y'all talking about up and through here. Let me get over here. Howard, yeah, oh yeah, when Chris said Howard's gotten a bit beige. Yeah, it has, So yeah, best friend went to Grambling. She had a lovely college experience. It's a different college experience when if you are black and you attend a historically black college, or university. It is a very special experience. Just let me put it that way. And so yeah. From the professors to the atmosphere, honey, even to the freaking food. I mean, yeah, it's very special. It's a very special time, and so that's why I want my nephew to attend the HBCU. I really do, and play ball for HBCU if he chooses to do so, which I'm sure he will. It's in his blood. He can't help it, and so yeah. But he is a straight A student. The lady teaches salvation. Oh, I read that. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I know y'all got other things to do. I'm getting distracted by watching, everybody, all the procession, all the people coming into, Capitol Hill to take their seats and stuff for the inauguration. And I'm just rambling right now. I don't know why. We've been on here over an hour. Thank you guys if you're still on here for joining me this morning. I'm gonna continue to watch, straight on through to the inauguration. I know that tonight they'll probably be covering, or in the morning we'll see what happened at the inauguration dinner. I always like that. I can't wait to see Michelle and Barack. I'm so glad that they're involved in government again, because we know that Barack is the man behind the scenes, honey. We know he is the man behind the scenes. Okay, it's just all I'm gonna say about that. It's good to hear your voice, Miss Olivia. Please enjoy the. Thank you, Chloe. Love you. Enjoy the rest of your day too. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody enjoy your day. Chris says, just be careful with the hazing when you go to HBCU. Some of these schools will kill you. I know that's right, Chris. Right? You're right about that. But my baby not stupid. You know what I mean? And he's strong. He's a leader. He's not a follower. And so they're gonna have to follow him. Oh, I see Ted Cruz got the nerve to show up at the inauguration, y'all. They just showed this picture. Oh, child, the shade of it all. Oh, that just made me mad. I got my seat next to Michelle. Right. You have a wonderful day too, Lady Tia. I got my seat next to Michelle too, girl. Her Barack. Child. Y'all know Obama done got his third term. Woo! Thank you, Caesar the Wish. I please don't forget to hit that like button. Absolutely. That lady Tia, scoot over, sis. I'm coming. I know that's right, child. Y'all know we besties with Michelle. We gonna go to their inauguration tonight looking on point. Okay. From head to toe, on point. All right. Ted Cruz test tube baby. Okay. Oh, weirdo. He got the gall to show his face, child. Oh, Lord. This just bad. Just weird. Oh, he up there chilling too like he's somebody. Taking pictures and stuff. Let me get off here, y'all. Oh, Lord. I don't even want to look at him. He ought to be ousted. They should have got rid of everybody that played a part in the freaking insurrection, okay? Child. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm sitting by Ted Cruz so I can throw shade and giggle. No, you did, go all over. Child. Ted look better with the beard. He done got bigger. He done got a lot bigger. Child. I wonder what Auntie got Maxine Waters. You know they call her Auntie Maxine. I wonder how Auntie Maxine Waters feeling this morning. Somebody said security. They t-shirt cool over. I got a sack of tomatoes for 10. Took his mask. Yeah, I took his mask off. Child, just nasty, just disgusting. But wonder how Auntie Maxine feel this morning. I bet she feel real good. She real happy. Honey. But anyway, y'all have a nice day. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And listening to me go on and on about the fact that Trump is gone. He's flown off into the sunset. I wish he could be forgotten. You know what I mean? I wish we could hit the reset button and he never would have, been elected into office. I hope he's stripped from the history books. But he done so much damage. He's truly going to be in there. He's going to be known as the insurrectionist, the first president to mount an insurrection on his own country while he was the head of the country. Okay, he's going to be known for that. He's going to be, known as the worst president ever, the most impeached president ever, the most derogatory, disgusting president ever. Okay, and hopefully he will be known as and imprisoned on a felony. Okay, he will be known as a convicted felon as a president. Okay, hopefully he will be known as that. But anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys. Absolutely, be safe. This cruise will be safe, everybody. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Krillo said, been trolling Fox News chat fools. Been having 2 great days to do it. Is that right? Child, they just miserable, they bitter, they are anti-American, and hopefully Joe Biden will be able to, bring about some positive change. At least, put a stopper in some of the holes that Trump has blown through this country. Hopefully we get some peace around here. Chris said, always good to hear your voice. Oracle sending you big. Thank you, Chris. You too. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Hopefully, if nothing else, he'll be able to plug some of these holes, stitch up some of these wounds, as we move forward in this country. Time will tell. I said, I don't expect him to do nothing but undo what Trump has done to this country over the past 4 years. Anything other than that, it is what it is. But I want him to do that. I want him to reestablish relationships. I want him to, just try his best to undo some of the damage, because he's done, a lot of damage to this country. He's made us look real bad to the whole world. Lady Tia said, until next time, love yourself and love everyone. Bye-bye. I know that's right. On that note, I'm going to be gone, y'all. That's the word for the day. Until next time. Thank you, Lady Tia. Love yourself and everyone else. Bye-bye. Peace. Talk to you guys later. Much love. Bye-bye. Peace.